want to do this 90-day run for one reason. We want to get everybody onto the same page in terms of what's needs to be done. And a lot of you might already know what a 90-day run is if you've been with this industry, but basically it's just a time where we're going to take massive action for the next 90 days. And here's the reason why we're specifically doing this one starting today, because September, October, and November are the biggest month in industry history. It's always been like that, over and over and over again. And I just want, we just want to have this so that each and every one of you can take advantage of what we're doing, of this 90-day run, so that everybody's on the same page and everything. Because you know what's interesting about this is that each of us, we all know exactly what we need to do. I know that each of you know exactly what you need to do, correct? But the question is, are you going to do it? Are you going to take action, right? We know what to do. It's in the books, right? It's written down, everything, but are we going to apply what we know to make it happen? You can be, it doesn't matter what career you're in, right? You know what to do, but you got to apply it. I can read a book on how to do surgery, but if I don't do surgery and learn how to do surgery and practice it over years, I would never get it right, right? You read all you want. You got to apply the work. And the key here is this, it's about committing ourselves to going out there every day, to focus, to pay specific attention to what's going to make you income-driven activities. I know we're in the health and wellness business. I know we're in the business to help people, but in order to help people, you got to do the right thing. And the right thing is, when you help people, guess what? You're going to make income, right? This is a business, and each and every one of you are in this. The bottom line is, you're in this to make income. But the only way to make income is for you to help other people. That's a big difference between what we do in this industry, in Valentis, comparing to what you do in the corporate world. In the corporate world, you just got to go to work and show up and you make income. You can just focus on yourself at your job, not worry about anyone else. You still can make income. But here in our business, you have no choice but to help other people. And that's what's fun, and what's fun and passionate, and really brings out the best in all of us is we're able to have the opportunity to change someone's life. And remember at the 6-year anniversary event, Dave mentioned that word, the moment, right? I mean, it's been in my head since then. We're out on a mission to help people get their moment, to achieve their moment. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. People have their own moment, whether it's making $500 a month to pay off that bill they've been paying off for many years, or to buy a new car, or to retire their mom or their dad or whomever. It doesn't matter. That moment is going to be a very special moment for everybody. That moment is going to be so powerful to them. It might not be powerful to you, but it's very powerful to them. And that's the key. It's not about us. I don't care. It's not about me at all whatsoever. It's about whomever. You all. That's the key. And how do we do this? And basically think about this. Would you rather do it slowly and take, let's say, 90 months to have success, right? Or 90 weeks to have success? Or just do it in 90 days? It's like taking off a Band-Aid, right? Will you take it off slowly or just yank it off, right? I'd rather yank it off because it doesn't hurt. That's the key. And that's the key is getting you to a place in your mind, getting you to a place in your mind. And that will lead you to take action every single day for the next 90 days. You will close out the month of November, and you will realize that your Christmas is going to be the best Christmas ever because you got involved in this 90-day run. And it's no different than anything else, but we are just really, really magnifying the activities and really, really compressing everything into 90 days rather than 90 months, 90 weeks, kind of thing. You want to do it right away. And that obviously will create a lot of momentum for you, not just momentum for the 90 days, but momentum for the month of December, for Christmas, for you to celebrate with your family. And you have to worry about having to use a credit card, for example. You will have a cash Christmas, like Miss Karen Ford always talked about. You will have a cash Christmas if you just focus on this 90 days. And it's really simple. And it'll create incredible momentum for you. Okay, let me get back in here. It'll create incredible momentum for all of you. And that's the key. And in the end, you're going to have incredible 2021 because everything will be carried on into January of 2021. And that's the key. I don't care for the success in the 90 days. I want everyone to have long-term success. Everything you do in the next 90 days, starting today, starting tomorrow, will carry on into the next year for you. Trust me, I've done this many times. It works many times. You got to believe it. And what's the difference? Well, there is no difference because it's the same thing that you've been doing anyway. But what's more is you're going to get the entire team together to get on it and do it together. And you're going to have accountability partners. Okay? However you do it, contact somebody, get in touch with somebody and say, hey, can you be my accountability partner? If you don't have anybody, I can be yours. Or pick, it doesn't matter. Does that make sense? Where you all both can compare what you do and share what you did. Oh, I talked to 5 people today. I got a few customers. I did some mindset study, personal development. I read some books. Accountability. Be accountable for what you do by reporting your grade, right? Your scorecard, your grade to somebody. And that's the difference. And so you have to understand that's what you do because you got to check in every day. Check in every day. And then what would you want to do? Like you want to create a curiosity post on social media. Don't mention the word Valentis whatsoever, but create curiosity, right? When you create curiosity, people will read it. Because here's the thing about Facebook. You don't realize this. They don't tell you this at all whatsoever, but you are doing yourself harm when you post your page, when you post your link. Facebook blocks it and no one sees it. I guarantee you. You don't see it. You don't see it happening. Facebook automatically does it because they're in the business of making money. They need you to pay for ads and pay for that. Okay? They're not going to let you do it for free. So if you post your link, good luck. No one's going to see it. You think that no one's responding to you, it's not their fault. It's not your friends ignoring you. It's the system of Facebook, their algorithm, their platform is about helping them make money. And how does Facebook make money? People paying for the ads, people paying for the advertising and for the pages. Okay, so don't post your link. It does not do any good whatsoever. Create curiosity. You are in a social environment. Create curiosity so people can get on there and see, oh my God, what are you doing? And then create curious conversation with people. And that's so crucial, right? Get to know people. Don't just jump into a conversation and blabber everything about the business. If you do that to me, I had people do it to me just the other day. Some guy came onto my message and messaged me, hey, do you want to do cryptocurrency? I go, excuse me, I'm not in that mood to do cryptocurrency. It doesn't work for me. I don't believe in it. There's nothing there for me. I need tangible product. He didn't get it. He kept trying to push it. And I start ignoring his messages. That's not how you do it. The dude needs education, right? I mean, seriously. If you want to make conversation, build rapport with me first. Don't just jump in and just vomit everything about, Bitcoin and this and that. Okay? It doesn't work with me, right? It shouldn't work with any one of you because that's just like, it's pure business. There's nothing there. And so that's what you think about. And then think about, be accountable for how many people did you reach out today? I just mentioned that a while ago. You all got to understand it's about exposing people. It's about talking to people. A lot of you do things every day. You go to grocery stores, you go to doctor's appointments, you go to dentists, whatever it is you do every day. Put Valentis to be a part of that daily activity, put that Valentis into you, into your heart, into your soul, into what you do every day. Because when you go out there, especially you ladies have enough of a big purse to carry samples and business cards. You do. All I have is my business cards. At least you have samples. You have a purse that has it. But I have product in my car though. But at least you have it in your purse. Have it ready. Have maybe a small bag with a few samples and your business card in it available so that you never know who you come across every day, right? You got to be prepared. You got to have your tools ready for any circumstances. You never know. What if, you meet Mike King out there at the grocery store, he's interested. He wants the products, right? You never know. That's why you got to be ready. And so, and then and the whole thing about this is it creates excitement. And what happens is this, when you focus all the excitement into a short period of time, whether you have success or whether you enroll somebody or not, here's what's going to happen. Everybody in the company is going to get excited. Okay? And I tell you that for a reason. We build on excitement. Social media runs on you having excitement. Social media runs on you being active, being proactive in responding to people's posts, in making conversation with those posts. So if you see me, I do this a lot lately. I've been doing this for the last 6 months to a year, is that, for example, when there's somebody advancing in whatever, Ruby, Emerald, doesn't matter. I don't care. Ruby, Platinum, Gold, it does not matter. I like their page. I make a comment, congratulate, and I even sometimes share it. Does that make sense? Participate in that. Don't just click the word like, because it's all about the Facebook algorithm. The more you do, the more you get involved, guess what? The more you are seen. Okay, that's important, right? So really, really understand that. That's very crucial. And the small condensed time, 3 months, is going to create a lot of excitement. And guess what? Every one of us is going to ride that excitement, ride the momentum. If, for example, Jerry has 10 customers today and she's posting it and she's on the leaderboard, we're getting excited for Jerry. Or if Jen is doing something to get customers, or Jimmy, or any one of you having something on there, post it publicly, in addition to posting in the page. Congratulations, welcome to our team. Congratulations, thank you, John Doe, for being our customer today. Post that. You don't have to say anything about Valentis. Say thank you very much for being our customer, right? Be excited, and that's going to create that. And so the whole thing is about having each and every one of us really, really fine tune our focus into 90 days rather than spreading it out into 1 year. Yeah, you might have success in 1 year. You might get one customer here this month, but it doesn't create excitement. And when you condense your effort into that 3 months, 90 days, you can have incredible, incredible, incredible excitement. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to bring on Blue Diamond Riolu, Catalina. Riolu, come on here, share your excitement, share what you've been doing with as many people as possible in whatever you've been doing in terms of business. Share your thoughts and share your tidbits and share everything that you have to share with us today. And let me give you access to unmuting yourself. All right, Riolu, come on here. Without further ado, Blue Diamond, Riolu, Catalina.
Hello. Can you hear me good?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Hello, everyone. For those who don't know me yet, my name is Riolu. I'm Blue Diamond with our amazing company, of course. I used to be working as an RN here in California, full time. But now I afford to left my job as an RN and focused on Valentis. Then I am a mom, I am a wife, I am a very busy, ordinary person. So why I'm telling you this, it's because the number one alibi or the number one reason why people don't really focus on doing the business is they would always say they have no time. Well, for me, I would really say I was a really busy person before. I had a toddler, I have a dog, I have a house to clean and everything. All the chores that you and all the ordinary people do. So what I did is I really made time for it. Making time is I I want to be honest with you, making time is really hard, but it's really up to you on how you do it. But for me, what I did is like when I'm at home, when I go I the only vacant time that I when I'm at home is when I'm in the toilet. So I'm going to spend 30 minutes in the toilet doing Valentos. This is not I am not bluffing when I'm telling you this. I used to have a photo. I took a photo of my toilet before. I have a computer in front of me while I'm sitting on the toilet. I'm not ashamed to tell you that, because that act of mine took me to Blue Diamond rank. So you might as well copy that. Hey, sit. And then before, when I was still working, I have to admit I've been calling off sick because I know when I saw the potential with Valentos, I know I really have something to do with it, and everything really paid off. So I'm gonna share with you a really good starting, what I say, starting act to this, especially for those who are still new. Spend 30 minutes. I call it 30 minutes to the top. For those who are new, you're gonna start 30 minutes, because we are going to be forming or molding a habit. I know it's forming or doing a habit is really good. It may take like 21 days or 20 days for you to do it, but that's why I'm telling you, just let's just start with doing it with 30 minutes one day, and then we're gonna do 30 minutes on the next days, and then another 30 minutes, 30 minutes in every day, until you go advanced to doing more and more 30 minutes every day. So in that 30 minutes, the two things that you have to have is a timer and social media. Why do you need a timer when you do this one? It's because when you ring the alarm, like when you're still when we are working, we get pressured with it. And we, it helps us to push to doing the next thing to do. Okay, so that's timer. And then the social media, everyone is on social media this time. Even if we are in a group of people, we are together physically, but then our minds, our focus and our attention are really on social media, right? Everyone is on their phone. So the best thing and the best way to access the world is really social media. No matter what the age is, everyone is online. Now, first 10 minutes, we're gonna do commenting. Comment on the post of the people on your news feed. So you're going to engage in your news feed and stories. And then you also post contents on your page, on your profile. And you will also need to present your profile very well and decently. Don't, you know, especially for those people who don't know you, that when you are contacting the cold market, you have to create curiosity, and people will always check your profile. That's why you have to present it decently. Okay. And then next is, yeah, just be noisy on, on social media, because that's how the algorithm works on Facebook, on Instagram, and everywhere. The more noisy you are, the more people will see you. Okay. And you always create curiosity, especially posting stories of your success. If you don't have success yet, use the story of those successful people. You can use the story of Jen Melendez, Dr. Chi, or even my little story of success. You can use it, as long as, please do not tamper, please do not sugarcoat, just tell with all honesty. And yeah, that's very important thing to me, because our business is really a trust business. If we are caught lying, if we are caught sugarcoating or something like that, the trust of the people will go down, and we don't want that to happen, right? And then on the second 10 minutes, well, of course, after 10 minutes, the alarm will ring, right? Then proceed to the second 10 minutes of your 30 minutes. Now, the second 10 minutes, we're gonna do the FAM. You're gonna do find, add, and message. Find means find new people each day. So you set how many people is your limit per day that you have to add on your Facebook or in your Instagram, right? Add that people and then engage with conversation with them. You have to, build rapport with them, something like that. Then after that 10 minutes, the third 10 minutes, you have to build relationship and ask questions. Ask questions with these people that you just added on your what is this, on your social media. If you don't have enough people that you added for that day, then of course scroll on through the old old friends from your account, because I know the number of friends on your account already may be reaching 1,000, and I really don't believe that all those 1,000 people on your Facebook or on your Instagram, I don't really think that you have contacted all of those. I mean, you got in touch with all of those. So do it. We are already on this business. The business has really, really good potential, big potential. That's how I saw it when I indulged into this business. I am a nurse here in California. Also, my husband is also a nurse here in California. We were already getting a really decent amount of income before, but when I saw the potential of Valentos, I worked for it, and all the investment, time investment, sacrifices, everything, it's all worth it. After 8 months, I was able to walk away from my job. So it's really worth it if you just make time for it. Then what else am I show to you? Yeah, I think that's it for now. Next training, I'm gonna give you more tips that I used for myself and for my team. That for this time, you start doing the 30 minutes to the top, tip, and keep doing it every day until you make it a habit. So yeah, that's it for now. And then next training, another topic that I will be sharing with you.
Okay, we want to hear the toilet flush.
It's in my other room.
Thank you for that.
Yeah,
thank you,
sure.
Thank you
Another topic for the next training so that people will jump in.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, of course.
For the secret, I gotta work on that. I gotta do that. 30 minutes. Let's see what she does. See how it works. let's bring on board Crown Diamond, Jen Melendez. Jen's gonna share some things with you as well, because she's been on fire in terms of getting her team focused on doing this whole thing, and it's been more adamant since she and Dario have been taking so much of the perk. They're literally perking out 24 hours a day. And this woman has no fear since she's been consuming the perk. She's been calling everybody, even the chicken list she's been calling. So without further ado, Jen, come on board, unmute yourself, and let's do your thing.
Yes, I'm already unmuted. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Of course, yes. You know, the product perk really is very, very effective. And I think the one of the effects is it makes your skin so thick that you can even talk to anyone. I literally text like my doctors before. I have their numbers because, when I used to work as director of nursing, I actually have their numbers, and they still save it because they recognize me, and they don't want to be welcomed in the Ignited Valentos page because, they sign up, but actually as a customers, they want to try the perk. But the reason why I have that so much confidence, it's because I know the product really works. I experienced the same when we had the original Optimum Coffee, and this one is even more. I've been up all from like around, because my daughter have homeschool right now. So I wake up like early. And then by that time, I utilize, just like Rialu, you know, like whenever I don't, you know, like whenever I have time, I really, because I'm also busy, you know, here in America or in the US, we don't have helpers. We do every single thing here, the chores, everything. So even though we don't work anymore, we still have a lot of responsibilities. So I actually, my secret is I list all the things that needs to be done in a day, and that just keeps me on track. I have my to-do list. I believe I took a picture of it and share it to my team, and I also share it to Dr. Chi, because I want everyone to follow that, because at this time it's so easy to be sidetracked. You know, there are a lots of temptation, there's a lot of good movies in Netflix, there's a lot of really good recipes to make, you know, there's a lot in Facebook. So and yeah, so it's so easy to be distracted. But if you have like a daily method of operation and you list everything, like you will really at the end of the day you will really hit your goal. So that's basically what I'm doing. And I just had a training with my team on you know, relaunching our business. I called it Revamp 2020. And basically what we do is we revamped our business, or relaunching our business, in two ways. First is to resurrect the inactive members. Second is to find new blood. I believe that resurrecting inactive members really helps, you know, like some of the leaders or some of the independent representative here, they actually think that inactive members are gone forever, you know. But in doing so, we are wasting a huge opportunity, actually, because inactive members, in the first place, they already demonstrate interest in our business one time, right? And most of them, especially in my team, they experience great result. It's just that there are circumstances that it's beyond their control. You know, we had a pandemic, there's really problems with financial, shipping, etc., that really, you know, make them become inactive. They didn't have enough money to do loyalties, such things like that. So it's just actually a matter of reigniting the spark. You know, when you tell them, I love how John Haremsa shared this phrase, have you heard the news? You know, just by using that phrase to those people, I actually utilize our contact manager, like the contact manager in our back office, to actually reach out to the members. And this is actually my motto. Green are the one that are active or purchase the loyalty, right? And pink, they are like, I always say this, if it's pink, it stinks. So I don't want pink in my contact managers. So that's, I share it to my team, please, because I don't know who your direct is. I don't know if they purchase. I don't have any idea. Like, I cannot track that. So this is what I teach to my team. Make sure you utilize your contact manager. Make sure that there's no pink, because it stinks with that. So that's how I do it. And I reach out to them by, you know, not in a manner that we are actually forcing them to do the business, but just sharing them like an idea of how the business or how the company is right now. We are expanding, you know, it's not a lie. We are expanding globally. we are growing despite this pandemic, and I told my team, you know, I want you to be a part of it. I would love you to be a part of it. And if they turn it down, then so be it. You know, at least we share to them the opportunity again. And by using our product, the Thermopert, as a tool, oh my God, I just heard someone from RIR from Canada, she received the Thermopert, and actually she's been inactive for how many months now, but once she got the Thermopert, she was so excited again. So see, that alone is a very great tool on how to, you know, like resurrect your inactive members. The Thermopert that we share to our members, that really makes a difference. And when they face when you face objections from that from those members, don't be sad. You know, it's nothing personal. I always use the feel, felt, and found method that John Haremsa and other leaders, and even it's in the success guide. Most of the reason is, oh, Jen, I'm sorry, but I cannot afford anymore to do loyalty. You know, that's list of my priority, because actually, like, I have to do this. This is my priority right now. But if you share to them the value of our product, if you share to them, you know, I understand how you feel. I actually felt the same way. But what I found is, if you purchase the product, our healthy product line, you know, you will actually save some money. First of all, the Thermopert, the Thermorose, it crushes your cravings. Instead of buying 1 sack of rice in a month, you will only buy half sack of rice. So, or you can actually tell, you will not anymore snacks on junk food. So you will save a lot of money. Or once you purchase your loyalty, you will qualify for the commission, and that actually will generate income for you. So just show to them, you know, because some of them is just a matter of creating awareness. So I am so proud that by doing so, I really so far, like, it's been working. You know, it's just a matter of contacting them. Don't be scared. You know, like, sometimes we are scared of rejection, but don't be scared. I always say this, that be scared of regret. Be scared of possibility of a yes that you prematurely destroy because you decided to give up. You know, that's what I always say. And then if there's still say no, then, you know, don't stop to recruit new people, recruit new blood. You know, that's what I've been doing right now. I keep on posting in social media to create awareness that we have the best product in the world, to create awareness that we have the best opportunity in the world. By doing so, you know, like, people are interested, people are joining, and then I encourage my team to do the same. They actually, like, copy and paste, you know, copy and mix, like, some, you know, like, customize it. That's actually what my team is doing also, because by doing so, we're creating more noise in social media. Because right now, whether we like it or not, we cannot do events, like personal events, hotels. We cannot do that anymore. That's why we utilize, you know, the social media to create awareness to the whole world. And yes, so basically that's what I've been doing. You know, like, it's time to revamp. This is the last quarter of the year. You know, don't just tell yourself, this is not how my story will end for 2020. We still have time. I am actually, like, I am so stubborn that I know that patience is a virtue, but I don't wait. I start right now. You know, like, even though Thermopert is not available worldwide, I introduce it to them by sharing how amazing it is, because if I want them to feel it, even though they cannot take it yet. I want them to, feel my excitement, because I really believe that good things doesn't come to those who wait. Great things come to those who want something so bad and they go out and get it. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Hit it on the nail. Thank you very much. I want to bring on board the next person who just volunteered just now. I'm not going to say anything. Royal Diamond, Raphael Ottoson, come on here.
Hi, Dr. Chi.
Hello.
For happy birthday.
Not
and
yet.
I'm going to a very long month celebrating your birthday. You are the captain in this amazing company that we are all in. Thank you for, your passion, and for your for sharing your heart to each one of us. You're an inspiration to someone who's been here for many years, or for someone who's been, a newbie, right? A rookie. Every day, your lives truly inspires and ignites us, right? It brings us back. It refocuses us to like why we are here, why we are doing. So, incredible. Thank you for starting this 90-day run, and Ria Lo sharing those nuggets of wisdom. Ria Lo, thank you. A lot of these people here, we might hear it in the past, but from you sharing your story, like for someone who has no network marketing experience but is willing to learn, right? And putting it in action. So there's a difference when you hear it, you learn it, but then you don't apply what you learn and what you hear. You just, okay, we've been doing this Wednesday 8 p.m. training, and I trust you, so many wisdom and nuggets that you cannot take in 30 minutes. I mean, it takes years. If you go to, if you spend money to learn those knowledge, it will take you years, but here we're learning it in 30 minutes. So Dr. Chi has been so grateful, and he is sharing everything that he learned, all throughout his career in network marketing. And then if you are not taking notes, and if you are not practicing what you hear, the next 120 days will gone by, and still you're wondering why you haven't experienced success. Jen, I can feel the energy that you have. That pork is truly perking. I'm telling you guys, if you haven't experienced, or if you haven't had the chance to get hold of that pork, reach out to any leader right here and say, hey, do you have an extra? Can I try it? As I said, going back to this 90-day run, Dr. Chi, this is very helpful for everyone here. I've been here 5 years, and I think it's always the best time, when someone facilitates or head start this kind of thing. It brings everyone together. It inspires everyone to, I have to do what Ria Lo is doing. I have to do what Jen's DMO is doing. And I always go back, like I have a notebook. I don't trust my memory here. I always have this notebook, because I can always go back. When you have downtime, I can go back, like who placed an order way back in each month. And then I can send them a message. Like this month, we all hear Dr. Chi and Jen we're telling that it's harvest time. Fall season is around. It's fall, right? It's harvest time. If we don't plant the seeds now, well, the past 4 months, most of us were not planting. We get so distracted, and of course, it's unprecedented. We don't know how to respond, but it's not too late. We have 4 months to build our business, and with the products that we have, the perk, the Zeolite, the Vitox, there's plenty of potential for all of us to accomplish the goals, to reach the goals that we set to ourselves. And having Dr. Chi leading the pack, right? The Zoom, the lives, I can guarantee you, there's no doubt that you will not accomplish or experience the kind of success that you are wanting to accomplish in this business. So Dr. Chi, I know this is this is going to be a busy month for you. We have this event in Vegas, and it's all sold out. I'm so sorry, guys. You know, sometimes you have to hustle, because if you think it twice, it's gone. So right now, as Jen mentioned earlier, there's no point to slow down, or to wait for people to reach out to you. I'm telling people, like, unless you're a superstar, people will be lining up in your front door, knocking on your door. But at this point, to really get the success that we want, we have to ask people. I've been here, but today, for the beginning of September, I've been messaging people. I've been sharing them, the results with the perk. And as of today, I mean, I sold 13 products. It's insane. So get back to these customers that you have the past months. There's a lot. I mean, if you're not that confident, just pretend that you're confident that the product works, because trust me, they will get the results, right? So don't even doubt or second guess that, oh, will this work on them? It will work on them, on each one. So, be out there, share this product. And I mean, I'm very modest of saying, talk or share this product to 3 people a day, because when I started, that's what I've learned too. And you will get rapid success. You get you get to the ranks that you desire to be quickly if you put a number into your DMO. So if you say 3 people a day, either sharing the products or the opportunity, you will have results in the next 3 months. So thank you guys for joining us tonight. There's a lot of knowledge. I hope you're taking notes, because Riolu was sharing a lot, all those tips and tidbits that's really critical to our success. So it doesn't matter where you are right now, when did you start it, just follow what Riolu shared earlier and Jen's demo. Ask if you haven't have the screenshot of Jen's demo. I'm sure she's more than happy to share that with you. And everyone here wants everyone to be successful. So, don't hesitate to ask. Back to you, Dr. Chi.
Thank you, Rochelle. Thank you very much. Mike King, are you on here? Do you mind sharing something, Mike? Would you? Any thought you have?
Thank you, Dr. Chi. I'm just enjoying listening to all the excitement, and this is the best part of my day. The best part of my day is when I get to take some time and reach out to people and give them this opportunity. And like John Haramza says, your enthusiasm gives people a chance. And I so believe that. And I think if we just get more enthusiastic about what we know we have, we can help a lot more people. And just watching this Zoom and all the smiles and the bright faces and everyone that sees what's possible here, this has given everybody a chance, and it ignites me again. And I have a daughter in the business and family in the business, and my goal and my dream is that everyone I know and love sees this light and sees the vision, and we all share this. I think you've heard all the tips you need to hear. Just be authentic, take the products, get the perk in you, and it'll perk up your business. And we all have so many products in our arsenal, over 20 products, and we started with 4, and we built incredible businesses with 4 products. Now we have over 20 to help people with, and Dave just keeps delivering. He's a giver. He gives and gives and gives and gives, and it's just up to us to take what he gives and share it with the world. So thanks, Dr. Chi. I appreciate everything you do. You're an amazing leader, and everybody on this Zoom is a leader because you're here. and you're going to lead a lot of people to health and wealth and happiness. So
Thank
have a
you,
good
Mike.
night.
Thank you. You're right. Next person I'll bring up actually is Crown Diamond, May Bonin. May, come on here. Unmute yourself. Say something. I know.
Hello, Dr.
Hello.
G. Hello, everybody. Good evening. Wow, I'm shocked. He just messaged me. I'm like, wait, I'm not ready, but who cares? So yeah, I agree with everybody with um, with all the speakers here. So just like Rhea Liu, I used to when I used to work full time as a nurse practitioner, I would do it in between patients. I would be messaging people in between patients. I would be in the toilet too, but for me, I make sure that I mute when I flush the toilet, right? Anyway, so for me, just always focus. There's always going to be a lot of distraction because I have a lot of mates who've been recruited, but I've said this before. I mean, it's just the same. You got to work this business, right? Grass is not greener on the other side. We already know that we have the opportunity here. We have so many amazing products, and we just really have to focus, never get distracted. And for me, what I've been doing lately is I've been talking to a lot of people. I find it harder to resurrect the dead. And so I'm on phase 1 right now. I'm sharing the business. I'm sharing the opportunity. I've been telling people how Valentis changed my life. And so that's why I'm truly passionate, and I keep telling them they're going to change as well. And they really need this business. I know that. Also, what else am I going to say? Just always, be on phase 1. My goal is to at least recruit 3 to be legacy coded every month. That's my goal. And then I've been talking to them, and they say no, but who cares? Just like Dr. and me, with our first business, it took him about a year for me to join that business. And so I'm just going to keep trying. I'm going to be persistent all the way till they say yes to me, because truly their no, like, it keeps me more motivated. The more I get a no answer, the more I want to get them, So, and then always follow up, because I have some people who said, oh yeah, maybe next month. And so guess what? I'm going to be messaging them the following month. So never give up, right? And then I always try to plug in, of course. I'm so busy right now because I'm a principal now. I'm a principal, and it's so hard, let me tell you that. But I find a way. I always find a way. I've said this before too. If there's a will, there's a way. If we truly want to be successful, we'll do everything, whatever it takes. I mean, look at Dr. G now. Like, he's so consistent every day doing lives. He's our oxygen. We are his fish. He's the one who gives us oxygen. And I'm truly grateful to you, Dr. Chi, for doing that. And you inspire a lot of people. So for everybody, to my Valentis family, let's just keep rocking this business. Never, ever quit. And, we're all going to be on top. It's just a matter of time. So be consistent.
You know what's amazing? What May just said right now? Interesting. It did take me a year to get her to start that business with me. A year. And today I got a message for somebody here's a message. August 6th of 2018. That's when I first messaged this person. He messaged me today. I want to start. 2 years. 2 years. Doesn't matter. Let them say no to you. Keep in touch, right? Keep dripping. Keep dripping. Keep in touch with those people. And obviously Messenger is kind of weird. You lose them because, the newer messages get on top, but get a notebook, write down. You know, get in touch with them monthly or ask them, hey, Riolu, can I call you every month or every couple months, whatever is comfortable, right? Do that, and that it will happen for you. And when it's their time, it's their time. Okay. So that's the key is keep going and be persistent about it. Don't give up. And don't let people, like what May said or what Jen and Riolu say or anybody else say, don't let people's no stop you. Because their no's are not your paycheck. Their no's are actually your pathway to your paycheck. You go through the no's, get to the yeses, right? So understand that. So what I'm going to bring right now is I want to bring on, you know, the amazing Mark Kisco Jackson. He's going to really, really, really give you it all of what you need to do for this 90-day run. Mark, come on here, buddy. Drink all that perk. That's
Woo! All right. How's it going, Doc? Oh man, I had to perk up real quick, Doc. I'm all these blue diamonds, triple diamonds, intergalactic diamonds. I'm just a diamond, so I got to perk up to catch up to y'all. I'm trying to be like y'all. I'm fired up, Doc, as you can tell. Those of you that didn't know it, me and Doc are twins. We'll explain to you how that happened later, but we're twins and we stay fired up, guys. But those were some great tips, Jen and just everybody, man. Y'all had some great tips. I definitely took notes. And what I wanted to share, Doc, if I could just drop a couple of nuggets, and I love the daily method of operation. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and my team laughs at me, but I don't get out of, I stay up late, but as you can see, right? But I don't get up early, okay? So I literally have stayed in the bed till 10 o'clock. But I'm on my cell phone doing everything that you guys were talking about, checking posts, checking emails, putting up a fresh post, liking people, you know, and so forth. And so everybody's got their own style, but there were some great tips I'm definitely going to implement. But I just wanted to share just a couple of things. And I'm actually going to share some of these. You'll hear them again when I do whatever they invite me to do another corporate training. But I want to talk about three things real quick, Doc. One is your gift. Because you notice that everybody on here, so many people on here are successful and they have degrees of success. They have their different methods of operation, if you will. Y'all heard about my 3 Ps I start off with every morning. But the thing is, everybody has a gift, right? And you know, you need to know what your gift is. And there's probably some new people on here. You're probably shy and thinking, well, how do I break through, right? What do I got to do to get there? Well, you've got a gift. You know, my gift is the gift of gab. I love to train. I love to talk. I love to get on the telephone, right? And so what I'm doing is before I do go to sleep is I know exactly what I'm going to do the next day. So I love talking on the phone. I'm part of a dialer system. So I'll get on the dialer. Tomorrow, I plan to call between 400 to 500 dials. Okay. And that may net me 10 people. And all these dials are people that were or are in network marketing. And that's going to take me about 2.5 hours. But that's my gift. So know what your gift is. Your gift could be, you know, walking around the mall talking to people. You know, your gift could be talking to your church members. Your gift could be whatever it is, okay? But everybody has a gift. So incorporate your gift into your daily method of operation. Don't try to be Dr. Chi. Don't try to be Jen. Don't try to be Mike King. Be yourself, but know what you can bring to the table. Point number 2 is, you know, you don't have to get great at everything, right? Just get a little bit better. You know, I always talk about the Chicago Bulls. You had Michael Jordan and you had Dennis Rodman. For those of you who didn't know, Michael Jordan could shoot it. Dennis Rodman did what? He wasn't a shooter, right? And no matter how much Dennis Rodman would practice shooting, would he ever get as good as Michael Jordan? Never. It can't happen, right? But what did Rodman do? He got a little bit better. Right? I remember in the playoff games when they left Rodman wide open for 3 and he hit it. And they're like, holy crap, right? He got what? Not great. He got a little bit better. And but he was great at rebounding and defense, right? So what did he do with that? He took his good to great. So don't try to be anybody else. See what your gift is, what you're good at, get a little bit better. What you're bad at, get a little bit better, okay? And then the last thing I want to share with you is there's some great folks. The tips were so good, and I'm definitely going to be implementing them. And that's the difference. Write this down, guys. There's a big difference between how to and know how, okay? And I think Dr. Chi had mentioned about, that we all know what to do. Maybe I think it was Dr. Chi that said that. We all know what to do. This all in the rule book, right? We know the steps, but who are we listening to? Are we working? Are we listening to the people that just know how to, but they're not doing anything, right? They know how to, but they're not doing anything. Or are we listening to the people that have know-how, right? I was talking to my dad today. I said, Dad, you remember my granny used to make the best. She used to live in Pennsylvania. We drive from North Carolina to Pennsylvania. And all I wanted was her strawberry, what is it called? Strawberry shortcake. She made the best strawberry shortcake, right? But guess what Granny had? Granny had know-how. So Granny could give my mom the recipe, right? She could give my family the recipe, but theirs would never taste as good as Granny's, because Granny had what? Know-how. So that's how you elevate your business, guys. So that was just 3 quick points I wanted to share, but you guys were awesome, man, and I can't wait to start implementing some of that. So thanks, Dr. Chi, for giving me a few minutes, and hopefully I can sleep tonight.
I'm gonna try that. I tried 2 perks today. I'm telling you, it's crazy. I drove to San Jose last night. Was it yesterday? No, Monday night to visit my parents, and I was sweating like profusely while I was driving, air conditioned. OMG, it was crazy. But look, you heard some incredible people talk about incredible things, but you have to realize exactly what Mark said, right? Be yourself, be who you are, but understand that you have to believe in yourself. And it doesn't matter who you are. Some of you said, oh, I became a diamond, but I lost it all. But it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. The road does not end because things happen. Pandemic happened. We couldn't control that at all whatsoever. It's not your fault at all whatsoever that all this craziness happened from March until now. It will end soon. Trust me, it will end soon. But we don't just give up because of what's going on. We keep going. We keep going because there's more to come. And Dave Jordan, you heard Mike talk about it. Dave Jordan, he is not a guy who you will give up on. He's a guy who's going to do some more amazing things for what we have. Obviously, we're only 6 years old. Do not expect perfection from anybody or any company, right? Never expect that. And some people go, well, shipping is this, shipping is that, I quit. Well, that's your loss because we're still 6 years old. Think about when you were 6 years old. What could you do at 6 years old? Think about this. What could you do at 6 years old? Nothing. You can barely walk. You can barely go to school and get into fights and this and that, little kids, right? You were crying because you were dropped off at school at 6 years old, right? So we're 6 years old. We're still a baby. We're going to grow. We're going to grow. We're going to grow, and we'll go big. Wait till hear what he announced this month. Wait until you hear the announcement this month. And you'll be blown away what he's going to talk about. And realize this. Remember this. You have to remember this. Before I mention this over again. That doesn't matter what you do each day. You need to find consumers. What does that mean? Don't worry about finding an independent representative who can join a Career Success Pack or Ruby Pack. I don't care. Consumers, right? Who are consumers? Everybody are consumers. Customers are consumers. We are consumers, except for the fact that we are consumer who gets paid, period. That's the difference, right? And then the other consumers will eventually say, you know what? I want to get paid too. It's a matter of time. It took May a year with me for other company, took Jen 6 months, took this guy right here 2 years. It takes time for people to make that decision. There's other things going on in their life, right? But don't let that stop you. You keep plugging away. You keep sharing away because we're looking for consumers, period. And understand what we talked about recently, imagine this. 4 people at a time, right? If you and your team get 4 people today, this month, and then those 4 get 4, that's 16 next month. 16 times 16 is 256. By the time you know, you have 1,000 people, only 4 generations deep. And guess what? They're all consumers. And guess what? If they consume 2 or 3 products, that's 100,000 in volume, ladies and gentlemen. 100,000 in volume, just from 1,000 people in your team, not just from you recruiting, collectively as a group, 1,000. 100,000 on your small leg or both leg, doesn't matter. You can make $20,000 in dual team commission alone. I confirmed this, double confirmed it with Karen, triple confirmed it. $20,000 dual team commission. You didn't do all of it. You just got a group of people who got a group of people who got a group of people, became 1,000 people. You might go, oh, that's a lot. No, it's not a lot, ladies and gentlemen. It is not a lot. If Rep Shell's 13 or 14 customers today become 1,000 people by 2 months, there it is. Because you never know, what if those 10 people end up getting one person each, right? Right? Just think about that. It keeps growing and growing and growing. You don't have to do all this by yourself. Stop focusing on retailing. We are not a retailing company. If Valentis was a retailing company, they would not need us. Realize that? Dave would not need us. He'll go straight to Costco or whatever. That makes sense? They would not need us if they were a retailing business. We're not a retailing business. Because you know Dave Jordan. He's not about making the bucks. He can just retire, or he could have just not opened Valentis and lived up on what he has in his card business, right? So he's doing this for us. He's doing this for everybody. And like you heard Mark said, this is a gift. You have your own gift, but you also have the gift of Valentis. And understand that. Understand the power of that gift of Valentis that you have at your fingertip, in your hands right now. Because there are no other second chances. It took me 18 years to find the right company with the right culture, the right company with the right culture, and also with the crazy comp plan. I'm telling you, if you ask John, ask myself, ask May, ask Ricky and Claudia, the other company, for example, the bonus, the 1% bonus, only diamonds and above got it. Not the rest of the crew, not the rest of the company. That makes sense? Here, everybody can get it. And that's what's crazy about the comp plan. Legacy bonus. If each of us focus on getting people legacy qualified and getting people to understand the value of legacy bonus, you can be sitting pretty every single week with a legacy bonus. You'll be blown away to look at. Because if you do it, and obviously, you know, it's not going to be a perfect where everybody's going to follow that and become legacy qualified and do that and this. But what if 20% of your team does what you do and teaches legacy bonus and teach their team become, you know, and everybody, 20% of the organization become legacy qualified? You realize how big of a check you would have in terms of legacy bonus, right? Imagine that. But just understand, if you feel that the 1,000 customer or 1,000 consumers a lot, break it down to 500. If 500, you're making $10,000 in dual team alone. We're not even talking about check matching, right? Imagine if you were making 10,000 in dual team commission, how much you were making check matching. So realize what we have here. The next 3 months, I'm serious, and I'm telling you, you ask anybody in the industry, it's going to be one of the incredible growth in our company history. I really believe that with the perk. Obviously, we all saw the result of the perk already just on it, and it's insane. It's beyond what we saw with the original Optimum. I really believe that, because we're sweating more, and I mean, for me personally, I don't get hungry until 2 p.m. That's crazy. That's insane. And exactly, do not focus on just one product. Everybody should be on Emulon. I talk to my customers. They go, I want to try the coffee. I go, well, I recommend Emulon too. So they go for the 3 or 6 pack. All you do is recommend, give value to especially Emulon. Emulon is so powerful. You have to share that power of Emulon with people. Seriously, you have to share the power of Emulon. You have to use the fact that Emylin got 2 nominations for the Nobel Prize. That's a big deal. Do you see metformin being, do you see metformin having 2 Nobel Prize nominees or some kind of blood pressure medication? You don't see those things happen. But we have Emylin. And Emylin is getting better and better and better. I promise you that. Just wait. The things I can't tell you, but I'm telling you, Dr. Joseph Aaron has a lot of stuff going on, and it's going to be so incredible for us. But we have to do our due diligence to get out there and to share this gift with others, because that's the only way for us to reach the top, is to share this, pay it forward. Really, seriously, pay it forward. And I'm beyond pumped up today when I heard Mark Movies talk about what we talked about. And I'm telling you, I'll tell you, I get the flu sometimes. Every year I get about 2-3 times a year. I haven't had it since last November. Why? Emylin. It's called 8 of them, minimum, a day. And don't say in your mind it's too expensive. It's not expensive whatsoever. You are killing yourself by you saying that to yourself. Why not get yourself on Emylin and get your immune system so powerful that nothing can stop you? Get yourself on the Prevail More detox. If you don't understand how powerful that is, you need to learn how powerful Prevail More detox is. And then you learn to add on to that zeolite. And you will know that when you realize, oh my God, my migraine might be gone, my fatigue might be gone, my headaches might be gone, is because guess what? You all have heavy metals in you more than you would like. Heavy metals will cause you to have chronic fatigue. Heavy metals lead people to all these crazy symptoms of migraines and headaches and all kinds of stuff that you think is just normal. And your doctors can't figure it out, right? Because they're in traditional medicine. Today, I'll tell you this, I had this patient, 34 years old. Hands are numb, legs, foot are numb, everything's numb. Nothing wrong with him. He's been on all these crazy drugs. And you know what I felt? I go, I can't talk to you about what I have, but I turn myself to his mom. I go, would you want to try something natural? To his mom. Okay? And that, because I'm technically not supposed to talk to my patients, right? But I talked to his mom. Would you want to try something natural, see what happens? Because I feel really bad about what's going on. He's going through all types of tests, but I had to do it. That makes sense? I just felt so bad for this person, 34 years old. I mean, everything is not supposed to be for 34 years old. I felt so bad. I just went out on the limb and just talked to his mother instead of him. That makes sense? Because legally, I'm not supposed to talk to my patient, right? But I talked to his mother because I want to help this guy. And I gave her, she gave me her phone number. I sent her the Emylin video with Jackie Boyle because I really want him to try this. And so she'll call me tomorrow. We'll get in touch, and I'm gonna see if we can get him on Emylin. I really feel bad, and understand that there's more people out there right now who needs what we have, right? And think about this. A lot of people tell me over the years, you're not doing it. You shouldn't be doing this because you're taking advantage of people. I go, you know what? You have the wrong mindset. I'm not taking advantage of anybody. I'm here to help people. So you have to believe that right there. You are in existence. You are here with this company because you are meant to be here with this company. Okay? You meant to be here. It is your time. It is your moment. And you are meant to be here to do some good. You are meant to do some amazing things, but you have to get out there and do it. Today is only the 2nd. We're closing out on the 2nd. Tomorrow's the 3rd. You got to get out there. Do whatever it takes. You want to sit on a toilet like Riolu? Do it. Do whatever it takes. It doesn't matter. Just do it. Right? Right? It doesn't matter. Just do it. Because you never know what that person's going through. Right? You never know what that person's going through. And when the time comes, you will get to experience that amazing feeling of being responsible for changing that person's life or health in so many amazing ways you can't even fathom yet because you haven't seen it yet. Because that moment is very important for that person, for example. You know, for me, if that person sees incredible improvement because of Emulant that his mother saw, I'll be ecstatic, right? So, you know, understand what you have. What you have has never come around anymore, especially what we have in terms of Emulant, 24/7, Zeolite, the More Detox, the Max. You know, remember I burned myself yesterday? Look, I have no issues. It was blistering up already before I even got to the bottle in my mom's room. It was so crazy, but it worked, right? So these are miracle products that we have. So let's do this. Let's focus. Let's be consistent. Let's be persistent. And let's have an unstoppable mindset like Jen. Have that thick skin and make all the phone calls. Doesn't matter who it is. The worst thing they can do is say no to you. Who cares? Right? If May said no to me about Valentis, it's not my loss. It's her loss, right? If Jen said no, she'll be working now. Still be working at her job as assistant director of nursing, and she'll be stuck in the middle of the craziness of the pandemic at her job. Think about that. And Rilo will be doing the same thing. Crazy at the hospital, dealing with the fear of, you know, getting, you know, this and that.
Thanks for the mistaken enrollment.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to close it out because it's already 9:12, but understand that you all are meant to be here for that reason. Get out there, get consumers. It doesn't matter what way, you can be paid either way. Consumers will become long-term consumers once they believe, once they see results, once they see improvement, once they see whatever, they will never, ever get off of what they're taking. Because I know that all of you on here will never be off of what you're taking. You know that because you have the results to prove it. Right? So I hope this session helps. I just felt the need, and then John this morning talked about it as well on his live. It was crazy. It is time. It is time for each and every one of us to step up. And like what May said, you know, focus on every month become legacy qualified again. Nothing wrong with that goal of finding 3 rubies in a month. If you can become legacy qualified every month, you can be amazing in what you do a year from now, because those people, let's say 1/3 of those people will see exactly what they're seeing and do exactly what you want them to do, and they'll go out there and blow it up.